Hey guys, how are you today?
Hey Megan, great. How you doing?
Good, Megan.
Congratulations on your guys' new film. If you guys could please tell me like what even drew you to this film.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you know what? At the very beginning, during the audition phase, what really drew me was our director, Kim. Just doing the auditions with her and the way that she allows for like exploration within a scene and just this collaboration. Before I saw like a whole project, everyone who's attached, Kim was just so amazing, even just through the audition phase.
And Kenny, you?
I thought it was a wonderful story, and I'm kind of a hopeless romantic, so I kind of related with Greg. And to go off what Jordan said, I remember I went into the work session with Kim, and I said, "Let's play," and Kim was so down for that, and I think it fostered a great environment on set for comedy.
And I was gonna say, because this is a comedy, you do have to find that comfortability on set. And it really does sound like Kim wanted that from you guys, that really healthy environment. But it's not just Kim who has to do it. It has to be a trust with you guys and your co-star. So how did you guys build that trust?
It's funny you say building that trust with the comedy because my very first day I was working with Tony, and there's this scene in this car where it's just this weird, it's like really getting real close on the very first day that we actually meet. And yes, so of course, everyone on set, including Director Kim, made it so that we were all comfortable. But honestly, it was just this trust pretty much immediately with every single cast member. Once we got in there, we're like, okay, hey, this is going to be wild. This is going to be weird, maybe. And everyone just allowed each other to vibe off of each other without a lot of introduction needed.
Well, for me, this whole movie takes place over a single night. And that means that we did a ton of night shoots. Sometimes we were getting into work at 7:30 p.m. and ending at 7 a.m. And I think when you're in that kind of environment where you're sleep deprived, you're running on caffeine, pure adrenaline, you you reach out for the people who are closest to you, and that happens to be the people in the cast chairs right next to you. So that's sort of how I think a lot of camaraderie got built within our cast.
Yeah, and that's kind of amazing. I'm really glad you kind of touched upon it being like a lot of night shoots because you do get delirious, but then a little bit of your ambitions go out the window, which kind of helps with comedy in a bit because like going back, you feel comfortable with your cast. So by the end of this whole experience, what did both of you take away from it?
Oh my gosh, it's really great to just be able to let go and try things. It was really a gift, this movie, just how much we were able to try. And as an actor on other productions, it really depends on the production. You kind of have a tight schedule you got to keep, and you maybe don't feel as free to be able to try. But I think that what I really took from this was that once the camera is rolling, it's kind of our time to explore and show everyone the different sides of what this thing could look like. And I'm really going to take that further. So,
Um, I have been working on the same thing for a really, really long time.
Mhm.
And for me, this movie, it was stressful for me because it was my first, not my first time, but a first time in a minute where I was working with people I really didn't know. This included cast and crew and everybody. But my major takeaway was um, that this couldn't have been it couldn't have been more perfect for an environment where I could feel like I could try everything and be funny in the way I wanted to.
And then for my final question for both of you, did this experience at all make you want to relive prom?
oh, I think it would be awesome. I loved school, so everything about school, from top to bottom, tests and prom. I think it would be really fun, but I would like to bring the knowledge I have now. I don't want to just redo it because then it's the same experience. I want to go back with that knowledge, that classic. Yes, I'll bring older self to young self and experience something new. I think it'd be really fun. Why not? Or you know what? I'd like to take my wife to prom. That would be awesome.
I think, yeah. I mean, I think um, obviously at that point in your life, you're young enough where you don't really understand like what's going on in life. And that's a beautiful place to be, actually. And so, yeah, I mean, it sort of took me back while we were filming, and I would love to.
Well, thank you to both of you for speaking with me today, and I cannot wait for people to see the film.